only at death. The purpose of life is to find your purpose and be a blessing to the world through that purpose. Hey, unstoppable dreamers, welcome to the Lydia Amuge Mentoring Podcast, The Lamp, where you will be inspired and equipped to increase your income, your impact, and your influence through a purpose-driven business. I'm very excited to be with you today, and this should be one of your best hangout spots so that you can increase your income and your impact. In today's episode, I'll be talking about how you can get started on your purpose-driven business. But of course, we know that we cannot do that in just one episode. So throughout this podcast, we are going to have a series of different podcasts where I'll inspire, equip, and empower you to find your passion, find your purpose, and turn it into a profitable, purpose-driven business. Oh, did I mention that I am a daughter of a storyteller? And that therefore means, like my father, I love to tell stories. So our episodes will be seasoned with real life stories so that you are able to see yourself through some of these real life stories. Some of these stories will be my personal stories because I have been on this passion to profit journey for 10 years now. And some of these stories will be the stories of the clients that I am currently empowering and equipping to turn their passions into purpose-driven businesses. And some of these stories will be stories of our guests. Oh yes, I'll be inviting some guests to this podcast so that you know that it is possible to actually turn your passion into a purpose-driven business. So in today's episode, I'm going to deal with two major questions. Number one, what is a purpose-driven business? And question number two, why build a purpose-driven business? Lydia, why are you dealing with these questions? You know, it's more important to know why you're doing something than simply to do something. So today I really want us to understand why is it important. Think about it. When you know why you're doing something, whether it is studying a course or taking a journey, you are more likely to stay longer even when the hard times come. So that's why I want to help us understand why the purpose-driven business, so that by the time you decide that I am taking on this journey, you are ready to stay for the long haul. So of course, like I already promised, I will tell some stories. So 10 years ago, I made a radical decision. And that was the decision to give up my medical laboratory career in favor for my passion to impact and transform lives as a public speaker. At the time, I was probably about 23 years old. That meant that I had not yet started working. I had just come out of the university. I didn't know where life was taking me. But I remember having a deep desire to cause a transformation in the world. Little did I know that what I was desiring deep within me was not just to cause a transformation, but to actually build a purpose-driven business. So how did my journey begin anyway? My journey began very innocently, and that's a very interesting thing about purpose. You never know where it will meet you. It could meet you in one of the places that you least expect for it to meet you. So my journey began in a lecture room. And I remember that lecture. I remember it so well. Our laboratory management lecturer asked us a seemingly innocent question. I say seemingly innocent because it was not part of the main lecture session. It was just one of, these questions that just come in the middle of a lecture session. And this was the question: what is the one thing you can do so well, whether you are paid for it or not? he continued to deepen that question by asking other leading questions. He then asked us, what's that one thing that sets your heart on fire? While it was a passing question in the lecture room, it wasn't a passing question for me. I remember going back to my room that evening, shutting my door, and just spending some time alone and really reflecting on that question. Little did I know that I had actually started a journey of self-discovery that would lead me deeper into my purpose. Well, you need to stay with me because I will be finishing this story in the next episode. So, to cut the long story short, this story will be finished in the next episode. So if you're not subscribed, you are definitely going to miss this story. But I don't want you to miss this story. So, right after university, I went on a quest. I went on a quest to inspire and impact lives. I started speaking to people and asking them to pay me something. So I was not speaking for free. I was not just saying, I want to speak to you. I told them I have something to you. I went to the schools and I told them, I want to speak to your students. I want to speak to your teachers, but I want to be paid for it. So what is a purpose-driven business? A purpose-driven business is a business that is not only focused on the profit, but also creating a positive impact in the world while gaining financially. So that's what makes it different, that you're not only looking at the income, but you're also very interested in the impact that comes as a result of serving people. So your purpose is dual, both the income and the impact. You're not solely in it just to make the money. And that's what makes it very amazing. So why should you build this business? I've been on this journey for the last 10 years, and I can honestly tell you, it's one of the top 3 best decisions that I have made in the last decade. I'm very serious about it. It's one of the best decisions I've made. Lydia, why are you calling it one of the best decisions you have made in the last decade? Let me tell you why you should build a purpose-driven business. There's just something about it. Sometimes I laugh and say that sometimes you just need to experience it for yourself. And that's why I'm telling you, so that you can also come and join me on this journey. Number 1, a purpose-driven business gives you the opportunity to maximize your potential. You see, locked up within you and I is a lot of potential. Up to now, I believe I have not yet maximized my potential. Humans are created with immense potential that we can be able to do greater things than we think we can do. No wonder the Bible says, the Lord says that you will do greater things. Yeah, now, okay, if you're Christian, you know that the Lord already did great things. Now, when he says you will do greater things, you can only imagine what that means. So locked within us is potential, a lot of potential. But a big part of your potential is locked in your assignment, your purpose, the reason for which you are created. Everybody has a purpose. So, before you can build a purpose-driven business, you definitely have to uncover that purpose. So, I'm not saying find that, it's uncover. You are already created with it. You already have a known purpose. All that is left is just to uncover it. And that is where I come in to actually help you to uncover that purpose. So in the next episode 2 of Getting Started on Your Purpose-Driven Business, I will be uncovering this deeply. So you don't want to miss this episode. So beyond giving you the opportunity to maximize your potential, the second benefit of a purpose-driven business is that it gives you an opportunity to live a fulfilling life. Think about it. At the end of the day, we all want to be happy. We all want to live a fulfilling life. I don't know about you, but I really desire to live a life that I'm excited to live every day. And one of the biggest benefits, bigger than the dollars you will make, is the the fulfilling experience that you enjoy as a result of a purpose-driven business. Over the last 10 years, I have worked with organizations, I have worked with government organizations, I have worked with individuals, and just to hear the transformational stories is very heartwarming. I have people who will come and tell me, Lydia, this business exists because of you. Lydia, my teams are doing greater because of our interaction with you. It's very heartwarming. And I wish I could transfer the heartwarm, this feeling, this heartwarm feeling to you, but I can't transfer it to you. The only way you can experience this is by actually also discovering your purpose and experiencing what I am telling you about. The third thing about this purpose-driven business is that you can easily stand out from the crowd. You know why? You are operating from a place of strength. So let me give you an example. If you are, for example, speaking, and speaking is one of your gifts. You're speaking and you're teaching. Your purpose maybe is to impact life through your gift of communication. You will communicate a lot easily and a lot creatively than someone who is simply struggling to now master the art of communication. It doesn't mean that you will not need to practice so that you hone these skills. Definitely, anything that is honed gets better over time. But definitely, you will do it with a lot of ease. It's very easy to stand out as a purpose-driven entrepreneur. I've seen it where people say, you know what, Lydia, we just want you. Sometimes I'll even send some of my team members and it's like, no, we want you. Why? Because there is that natural energy, that natural passion that comes with the purpose-driven business, because it is springing right from within you. Does that mean that you cannot create systems around your business? Not true. You can actually do so. And that's why you should stay along this podcast, because I'll not only teach you how to get the business started, but also how to create systems despite the fact that the business originates from your own personal purpose. Yeah, it's possible that you can transfer the same passion to your team members who can join you to serve the world through your purpose. Number 4, one of the benefits that also comes with purpose-driven businesses is the customer loyalty. Remember, people love to associate with someone that is not just doing business for the sake of it, but people want to associate with people who are passionate about what they do. By the way, passion is transferable, energy is transferable. You can lie about how much you like your business, but your energy will tell us. And guess what? A purpose-driven business gives you this opportunity. You're already passionate about it, so people will just want to come around you, be around you. They will want to be a part of your community simply because of the passion that you transfer through your purpose-driven business. So there is also that benefit of easily building a community around your business. And guess what? When you build a community, it's very easy to now convert this community into revenue funds. As a matter of fact, you will save on your marketing budget, because you will have people who will be talking about you. Hey, have you heard about this person and the good product or service that they have to offer? It's possible. It's very possible. Now, I'm not promising you overnight success, because you may say, oh, Lydia, you promised me that immediately I come in, I will just have a community, raving around me. Come on, anything good, needs a bit of work so that you can be able to get to that state. There's a bit of work to put in. I don't want to promise you something easy. There's a bit of work, but the work that you put in to build this raving community is worthwhile. Number 5, those of you who are thinking of retirement and are still annoyed with your boss over why they are not being good to you, a purpose-driven business is a good retirement plan. You mean it's a retirement plan? Yes. You can retire from your job, but you don't retire from purpose. So imagine with me, Imagine you already start building something that you're passionate about. By the time you retire from your job, you have something that you are excited to go and do, after you have left work. One thing I've noticed is that these days, by the time people are retiring, they are still stronger. My dad retired at about 60, but you can see he's still strong. He still has the energy at 67. He's now 67. He's now 67, but still has a lot of energy. And at this age, you don't want to do, at 67, you don't want to do things that are stressing you. You want to do things that will really fulfill you, but also make you an income at an old age. So these purpose-driven businesses give you an opportunity to build a legacy that you can work on. And it doesn't mean that you have to be going to it like on an 8 to 5 basis and you're tired. No, once you have created the systems around it, and the best times to create the systems, to build it, is when you still have the energy. I've seen people trying to build purpose-driven businesses when they are now 60, 70. That's not the best time to start. The best time to start is now, when you still have a bit of energy, a bit of strength, to run up and down, to do these things. The best time is now, so that by the time you choose to retire, you have already set up the systems. And so you are enjoying the systems, you're enjoying the benefit of the systems that you set up when you still had a lot of strength. Is it possible? Have you done it? Yes, I have done it. I run the Passion to Profit program, and currently I have different members, different careers. There is a lawyer, there is a doctor, there is a physiotherapist. All of these are career people who have started on their journey. They are being wise enough to start their passion to profit journey early enough when they still have a bit of strength. So those are the benefits. And there's so many other benefits that you will experience when you definitely start it. Olivia, you didn't mention about the fact that there is money to be made. Of course, there is money to be made. As long as you put in place the right principles and strategies. Yes, many times the reason people fail to make money from their purpose-driven businesses is because they come with so much passion and little strategy. And that's why this podcast is there, to give you the tips, the tools, and the techniques to do it right, so that you are actually able to make money from it. So if you are energized to actually start on your journey, why don't you join my Unstoppable Dreamers community? So this is basically a community of people who are interested in uncovering their purposes and building purpose-driven businesses around it. There is a link in the description, and that link will lead you to a WhatsApp group where we continue conversations. But also along this WhatsApp group, you have the opportunity of getting to know when I'm having events, so when I'm having different programs, so that you are never left out. And you will also have a community. I remember one of my biggest challenges was the fact that I didn't have people who are going in the same direction that I was going. So, when you have a community that you can walk with, that you can trust, that can help you when you're getting stuck, the Passion to Profit journey is a lot easier. So why don't you not only subscribe to this channel, but also join that community, so that together we can make an immense income and impact by doing what we love. Oh yes, it's possible. And guess what? This is not just a local movement, we are a global movement. So wherever you are in the world, you are welcome to join this community of unstoppable dreamers who are ready to impact the world through purpose-driven businesses. See you in the next episode next Tuesday. Bye-bye.